Welcome to Pocket of Peace Yoga. I'm delighted you've chosen to join me. We're going to start at the top of our mat. Inhale your arms overhead, palms to touch. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Lift halfway to a flat back. Forward fold. Rise all the way up, arms overhead, palms to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll do that 2 more times. Swan dive, forward fold. Flat back, forward fold, all the way up. Hands to heart center. Arms up. Forward fold. Flat back. Forward fold, rise all the way up, hands to heart center. Now inhale your arms overhead, interlace your fingers, flip your palms up, and exhale as you lean over to the right. Rise up through center. Exhale as you lean over to the left. And up through center, let your arms float down to the sides. Interlace your fingers behind your back, press down and away, lift your chin. And release your hands down. Inhale your arms overhead. Swan dive down, forward fold. Flat back. Forward fold, plant your hands and step back to plank. Lower down, untuck your toes, rise for cobra, and up and back to downward dog. Take a moment and pedal out your feet. Any other gentle movement that feels good here. And then find some stillness, some length in your back as you press back between your hands, up to your hips. Shift your gaze between your hands and walk your feet between your hands for forward fold. Flat back, forward fold, rise all the way up. And hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Forward fold. Flat back. Forward fold, plant your hands, step back to plank, and lower down. Untuck your toes, rise for cobra, press up and back to downward dog. We'll do a little flow between plank and downward dog. So inhale as you come forward to plank, exhale, downward dog. Forward to plank, downward dog, forward to plank, let your feet fall to the left and over to the right, and over to the left again, and now bring your right arm up, fingertips up to the sky, lower your arm down, bicep by your ear. We'll do that 2 more times. Fingertips up, and lower your arm, and up, and lower, and up, and back to plank, then press back and up to downward dog, back to plank, and let your feet roll to the left, the right, to the left, over to the right, stay there, left arm reaches up, fingertips to the sky, arm comes down, bicep by your ear, and 2 more times, up, and lower, and up, and lower, and up, and back to plank, up and back to downward dog, Walk your feet between your hands for forward fold. Flat back. Forward fold all the way up. And hands to heart center. Take a breath here. Inhale your arms overhead. Forward fold. Flat back. Forward fold. Plant your hands. Step back to plank. And lower down. Rise for cobra. Up and back to downward dog. And step your right foot between your hands for low lunge. And rise for crescent. And open up to warrior two. So inhale, that front leg straightens, arms come overhead. And we exhale down to warrior two. Inhale and lift. Down to warrior two. And one more time. Inhale and lift. And warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot. Step back to plank and lower down. Rise for cobra. And up and back to downward dog. Step your left foot between your hands for low lunge. And rise for crescent. Open it up to warrior two. As we inhale, arms lift, front leg straightens. And we exhale, we sink back to warrior two. We rise up. And warrior two. Rise up. And warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down, and this time step your right foot forward for forward fold. Flat back. Forward fold, rise all the way up. And hands to heart center. One breath here. Inhale your arms overhead. Swan dive down, forward fold. Flat back. Forward fold, plant your hands, step back to plank. And lower down. Cobra. And downward dog. It's time to kick your right leg up and back behind you for three-legged dog. And then bring your right knee forward to your right elbow. And pause. And kick it back and up. Right knee to left elbow. And pause. Kick it back and up. Right knee to your chest. And pause. Kick it back and up. And then step your right foot between your hands for low lunge. Rise for crescent. Open it up to warrior two. Flip your front palm and we tilt back for reverse warrior. And warrior two. Reverse warrior. Warrior two. And one more time. Cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot. Step back to plank and lower down. Cobra. Downward dog. Kick your left leg up and back behind you. And bring your left knee to your left elbow. Pause. Kick it back and up. Left knee to right elbow. Kick it back and up. Left knee to chest. Kick it back and up. Step your left foot between your hands for low lunge. And rise for crescent. And open it up for warrior two. Flip your front palm and tilt back for reverse warrior. And warrior two. Reverse. And warrior two. Let's do that one more time. Cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot. Step forward to forward fold. Flat back. Forward fold, rise all the way up. Hands to heart center. One breath here. Inhale your arms overhead. Swan dive down, forward fold. Flat back. Forward fold. Plant your hands. Step back to plank. And lower down. Cobra. Downward dog. Step your right foot between your hands and your left foot comes down, heel down, toes out at 45-degree angle. And we rise up for warrior one. Swing your arms down along your sides, behind you. Maybe hold on to your elbows as we bend forward for humble warrior. And we rise up. May stay here holding on to your elbows, or option to interlace your fingers behind your back and bend forward. As your body goes down, your arms go up for humble warrior. And we rise up. And arms lift up to warrior one. Hands come down, frame your front foot, step back to plank, and lower down. Cobra. And downward dog. Step your left foot between your hands. And right foot comes all the way down to the mat, toes out, 45-degree angle. We rise for warrior one. Float your arms down. Hold on to your elbows as we hinge forward for humble warrior. And we rise up. option to keep your hands where they are or to release. Interlace your fingers behind you. And we bow down for Humble Warrior once again. And rise up. Arms left, back to Warrior One. Bring your hands down to frame your front foot and step your right foot forward to forward fold. Flat back. Forward fold. Rise all the way up. Hands to heart center. One breath here. Inhale, your arms overhead. Swan dive down, forward fold. Flat back. Forward fold, plant your hands, step back to plank. And lower down. Cobra. Up and back for downward dog. Walk your feet between your hands for forward fold. Back, forward fold, all the way up, hands to heart center. We'll do that one more time. Arms up, forward fold, flat back, forward fold, plant your hands, step back to plank, and lower down. Cobra, downward dog. Walk your feet between your hands, forward fold, flat back, forward fold, rise all the way up, and hands to heart center. One breath here. Inhale, your arms overhead. Swan dive down, forward fold, flat back, forward fold, rise up, hands to heart center. And now let's inhale our arms up one more time, palms to touch. As we exhale, let's bring our thumbs to our foreheads for kind thoughts, to our lips for kind words, and to our heart center, for our heart that is open to both give and receive kindness. Thank you for joining me.